Hello, people. Once again, you're welcome to Touchline Talk. Today, it's all about Manchester United. We all saw what happened. And even though they played to some extent very good, but some things were still lacking. And by the way, if this is your first time on coming across our channel, please don't forget to please subscribe, like, comment, and share. It goes a long way in helping us. The match between Manchester United and Arsenal was the star match for the week one. And there was something to prove that Manchester United has changed. But no doubt, something still wrong with Manchester United. I felt that throughout the transfer season that something seems not to be right with Manchester United and something needs to be done, especially in the area of the goalkeeping. We were thinking that they were going to get a new goalkeeper, but at the end of the day, Onana is still there. Even though he was injured for some time, but according to reports, Amorim said he's fit, he's okay now, but it just didn't use him. At the end of the day, that cost them the game. The error from the goalkeeper allowed Arsenal to score. And that was the only goal of the game. And the talking point continues. Losing their first game. And now they are going to Fulham. And let's see what they are going to bring out of that. Arsenal also, they were good to some extent. It showed the depth in the squad now. Because we were surprised that Calafiori started. But at the end of the day, he did good. He was substituted and Skelly was still there. Another good player, regular last season. And with the substitutions, you can see that seems there's some depth in the squad because that's basically what they want. If there's an injury, then some people will be there to take up the slack. Because Gyökeres, we saw some touches, but he didn't have a good day because more or less that game was a very tight game. But all the same, it's still week one and we saw some progress. Even though the players were not happy, they wanted something better. But the most important thing is the 3 points. The 3 points were bagged. And it shows that Arsenal is a strong team. For a very long time, Arsenal, especially the top six, the big six, Arsenal have not been able to defeat them. But now they've gone with Sunday's game, 21 games unbeaten. None of those top 6 teams have been able to defeat Arsenal. That shows improvement, how strong they are. And that's a progress for Arsenal. Now, let's see. The season is just starting. Let's see where that goes and where that's going to end. And also today, Crystal Palace and Chelsea ended a goalless draw. That match, I always thought that it's going to be tough. It's not a walkover for Chelsea because we saw Palace, what they did to Liverpool, we saw what they did to Manchester City. I knew they were going to be a strong team and it was also a derby also. And they proved themselves. The goal was disallowed from a law that to me sounds absurd. And all I want to see, good, if that's the new rule, all I want to see is consistency. If something like that happens again, then they should follow that. What happened at Palace and make sure they follow it to the letter. And it's not one thing is good for the goose and it's another thing for the gander. So they should follow that rule to the letter. And we don't want any excuses. So far, so good. One more match left, Leeds and Everton. But all the matches, they've lived up to the expectation. That's the Premier League for you. Always full of action, always full of drama. It was fun to see the EPL back and it continues. So Manchester United, the transfer window is still open. If you want to get a new goalkeeper, we need some players, good for you. But looking at Manchester United, to me, feels some of those players they have are not. Koha started, he did good, he tried his best also, but it's a team game and everybody should be on top of that game. So until next time, I have some review of some matches. Week 2 continues. We're going to talk about that in some other video. And Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It goes a long way in helping us grow. Until next time, see you. Catch ya.